Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. Did you do the crossword?
I did.
And did you enjoy said crossword?
It was okay.
Oh, okay. That isn't the sort of that just avalanche of praise that I was expecting from a crossword written by Gene Breen and Jeff Chen.
It was okay.
It was okay.
Yep.
Does that mean that you had difficulties with it?
No. In fact, I did it much faster than yesterday's.
Really?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I got it done in 10:41.
Gasp. Well, I almost had it done in 10 minutes, except it actually took me more than 30 minutes.
Oh my.
So, yeah, I found it quite difficult in one area of the crossword.
Oh.
I just didn't know what was going on.
Which area was that?
Guess.
I'm not going to guess.
Well, there are a lot of areas because there are a lot of black squares that sort of break it up into parts.
Yes, there were.
This was the top center area.
Oh.
We had 4 across oust, and for some reason I thought of the word fire.
Mm-hmm.
For I didn't know 4 down, the Olympic gymnast with 5 moves named for her.
Oh.
Biles.
Simone Biles.
Yeah, see, I couldn't remember that name.
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize she had moves named for her, but I thought, who else could it be? I mean, she's just such a phenomenal gymnast.
Well, I wonder what the moves were called, like Biles number 1 and Biles number 2.
Biles backflip, or I don't know.
I did get 5 down. I'll take care of that on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was having so much difficulty that I kept not believing it. 15 across, also in that same area. Move at a snail's pace. I had ooze.
Oh.
But it was inch.
Inch, yes.
And for 6 down, anxiety condition in brief, I had ADD, which I realize is not really an anxiety condition, but that's all I could come up with before eventually getting OCD.
OCD, what is it?
Obsessive compulsive disorder. Yes. 7 down, currency debut of 2002. I had it ending in euro, so I thought it was the new euro. Because I thought maybe they had an old one.
No, there's only one.
Okay, well.
And it started in 2002.
I just think calling it the euro, I don't know, there's something about including that definite article there that troubles my soul. But
I'm sorry.
like I said, I was having trouble there. And of course I couldn't get the themed answer.
You couldn't? Why not?
Pretty apparent that I don't know any of the themed answers.
Well, I didn't know them either.
No, but it really would have helped.
Well, I guess, yes.
Well, obviously, since you didn't know them either, and you were able to do this in 10 minutes, I guess my failings were, so you knew 4 down, you knew Biles?
Yes.
Right. If I had that, everything else would have fallen into place. You know, just give me a letter somewhere in a crossing word, and I'll be good. But I couldn't. I was thinking of someone named Mary
Lou Retton.
Right. I could picture this woman on like some sort of a cereal box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think she was on a cereal box. But a lot of gymnasts are. Every 4 years they put Olympians, and there's usually a gymnast.
Ah, okay. Anyway. So rather than me talk about the theme, why don't you talk about the theme?
Well, I'm not much more of an expert on it than you, but I will try. So there were 3 themed clues, and they were recipes for cocktails. The first one was 17 across, vodka and coffee liqueur plus Irish cream plus heavy cream, and that was a mudslide.
Right.
And then 26 across, light rum and dark rum and orange juice and passion fruit syrup, and that was a hurricane. And then the second one was a double clue, 36 and 38 across, and the clue was rum and brandy and pineapple juice and orange juice and orgeat syrup and fire, and that was a flaming volcano. And then the revealer was also a dual answer or dual clue, I guess, 46 and 56 across. The clue was what each of the starred clues is. And the answer was recipe for disaster.
Yes.
Since we had a mudslide, a hurricane, and a flaming volcano, I guess that's pretty disastrous.
See, I could see, because I had flaming volcano and I had hurricane. I was working up from the bottom.
Oh.
And so I thought I had mud S and I thought mud storm.
Mud storm.
Well, a storm could be a disaster. I mean, storms are disasters.
Yes, but you don't usually have mud storming down on you.
If
Comes up from the ground.
If you did, if mud is falling on you, that is definitely a disaster.
Well,
that's about, Yeah.
That is, I guess.
But yeah, but it was a good crossword. I wonder if there were people out there who actually knew the answers right off.
Oh, probably.
People who are not necessarily alcoholics, but people who just know their cocktails.
Know their cocktails. Yes.
These are cocktails?
Mixed drinks, cocktails. I guess.
I don't even know what the name is for. All I know to call them is not Diet Coke drinks.
Definitely not.
Mm-hmm. But it was a clever theme. Mm-hmm. I'm going to guess. I shouldn't assume. I'm going to guess that Gene Breen came up with the general theme, and Jeff Chen made it work.
You think?
I think so. I think sometimes he's sort of like the fixer. People have this great idea but can't bring it to completion, and he wades in and says, "Watch this."
I see.
So, at least that's my working hypothesis. 13 down was Broadway composer Jewel Stein.
That correct.
Did you know Jewel Stein?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would have helped there too. Actually, I didn't have nearly as much trouble there, but that sort of came through the crosses. He's written a whole bunch of songs.
Oh, yes.
Gypsy, Funny Girl, 3 Coins in the Fountain.
Yep.
That sounds like referring to a fountain in Italy.
It is.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Trevi Fountain.
Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, something called It's a Great Feeling. I'm unfamiliar with that.
No.
The Night the Animals Talked. I'm also unfamiliar with that, but he did a whole bunch of musicals.
I knew he had written Funny Girl. I didn't know about the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Huh. Very good.
Excuse me.
Yep. Jewel Stein. One clue I found interesting was 32 across. One-time host with the segment Jaywalking. And it was Jay Leno.
Yes.
Leno.
Of the Tonight Show
Tonight
fame.
Show fame.
I don't remember that segment.
I don't either.
I didn't watch it, to be honest, which
No,
probably
I didn't
explains
either.
why I didn't remember it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was not a time when I was watching a lot of TV.
Beneath that, we had 43 across. Actor Josh, who was once married to Fergie.
Yep.
Josh Duhamel.
Right.
Did you know Josh Duhamel?
I knew Josh Duhamel, but I didn't know how to spell his name.
Oh.
So
Sort of like how it sounds. Duhamel.
Yes. I was thinking it was Duhamel. Dush.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Duhamel.
I would want to throw in either a C or an S there either, or as well, but...
Yes, I was just reading about him before we started the podcast.
Oh, okay.
He is from Minot, North Dakota.
Gasp.
He went to Minot High, and then he went to the University of Minot. So.
I'm assuming they therefore renamed both after him, because that's got to be the most famous thing to happen to anyone in Minot.
That's what I thought. How many famous people come from Minot, North Dakota?
Wait, it'll turn out like, I don't know, Nixon came from Minot, North...
No.
Is it Minot? Is it North Dakota or South Dakota?
North Dakota.
For Minot?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, Neil Armstrong, Minot, North Dakota. It'd be funny if like all these people actually came from there.
But he started as a soap opera star.
Oh,
And now, but his claim to fame is he's like in the Transformers movies.
okay.
I've not seen any of those, but that's sort of his claim to fame here. Big Transformer movie star.
Great. And he was once married to Fergie,
That's right.
who is royalty.
No, not that Fergie. Fergie, who was in the rock group, the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, but there is a Fergie who's royalty.
Well, yes.
I assumed.
Sarah Ferguson.
Yeah.
She was
Right.
She was married to Prince Andrew.
And to Josh.
No.
It's bigamy.
No.
The truth comes out.
Different Fergie.
I think we should get kudos for the scoop that we just, without any proof whatsoever,
They both
unleashed
have the
upon
same
the world.
last name. Fergie's real last name is Ferguson, and the Fergie that married Prince Andrew, her name was Sarah Ferguson. So yeah, it still is.
And both of the husbands, their real name was DUHAMEL.
No, just one can claim that.
Let's see here.
I thought 50 across, losing tic-tac-toe line. Usually it's winning tic-tac-toe
Yes.
line. So you got a 50-50 chance. But
Yep.
losing, how many different combinations would we have there that would lose?
Well,
We have OOX, OO.
there are total. Look at it this way:
OXO.
there are a total of 8 possibilities. 2 times 2 times 2, and 2 of those are wins. So 8 minus 2, there are 6 possibilities for losses.
Oh, okay. So not too many, but still more than, you would be able to fill it in
Right.
right away.
Yeah, I know. I was sort of like, okay, I've got an X, except even my X was for the wrong reason. 47 down, kick out. I had exile,
Oh,
but it turned out to be expel.
that's right.
I mean, when you exile someone, you're sort of kicking them out.
Oh, yeah, it's the same
But-
definition. Yeah.
But the ones beneath it wouldn't. The crosses beneath it wouldn't fall into place
No.
with exile,
Not even close.
such as 63 across Sherlock Holmes or Hercule Poirot, and the answer was sleuth.
That's right.
I was thinking like Private Dick or something like that.
Well, that wouldn't fit.
No, it wouldn't. And sleuth is definitely a word that I don't use very often.
No.
Were you?
What about 30 across? Did you get that one right away? One of the Gilligan Island castaways.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
many were there? There was Gilligan, the skipper,
The professor.
the professor, and Marianne, and the actress, and the Howells, the rich guy.
Right.
So there were 7, so you had 1 out of a 7 chance of getting it. It turned out to be Marianne. Oh,
Right. Yes. I'm trying to think if there were any obvious crosses. Well, there was, because 22 down, droll was Rye, W-R-Y. So I had the Y in there,
so yeah.
so I could hang the rest of it off of that. Apropos of nothing, 27 down, taken as a whole was in all. And then we had 53 across, horrify, which was appall,
Yes.
which is ap-all,
all.
if you parse it incorrectly. Let's see, 46 down, ways to go was roads.
That was pretty easy.
It was amusing, though. And then we had developers purchase was a lot. I wasn't sure if, for some reason, I was thinking that was going to be an app, but that was used elsewhere. All right. Well, I think that's probably it for the crossword.
Okay.
So I thought it was a good crossword, except, like I said, I just struggled in that one area, and I was probably the only person solving this crossword to get stuck there. I just don't know, because I didn't know Biles.
Oh,
Simeon Biles, you say?
Simone.
I think as...
You should know her because, well, actually,
Is she Canadian?
No, but she married
Fergie.
football player for the Green Bay Packers. Although I think he got traded. I think he might have got traded to the Bears or something. But last season he played for the Green Bay Packers, and she would be at the games to cheer him on.
Last season, like 2023?
23, 24, yeah.
Well, is she still competing?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
She's going to be in the next, well, I mean, she's competing to be in the next Olympics, but I'm pretty sure they'll put her on the team because she's still quite good.
That's good. Mm-hmm. Will she be competing against Mary Lou Retton?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Because Mary Lou Retton's probably, what, in her 50s or something?
Probably.
I think she should see if she still has it. Are you allowed to, like, come onto the...
Maybe she's a coach or something.
Are you allowed to come into the arena with a walker or anything? I could get sympathy points.
Yes. Can you use a walker to flip yourself over the horse?
I am sure.
Horse?
I am sure. Like there's probably some Cirque du Soleil production where they all come in walkers and then do all these amazing gymnastic feats.
That could very well be.
All right. Well, if not, maybe we can encourage Cirque du Soleil to start that up. All right. Well, I think that is it for today then. So thanks everyone for listening. Thanks for helping make this become one of the most popular podcasts about the New York Times crossword to come out of Northeast Wisconsin. And we will be back again with our cutting edge analysis of tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.